Hi friends, I'm Scott Giles, minister and hypnotist, and welcome to PowerTalk, where I show you how to use the full power of your mind to feel better, live strong, and be effective. No matter what issue you face, your unconscious mind is already tuned into a solution. Hypnotism can help you understand it. Well, my topic today is intentionally humorous. How to be a healthy hardass. This is sort of a personal topic because by nature I try to be a compassionate and generous person. The result is that I have been taken advantage of by some people over the course of my life. While my common sense has saved me from getting too far into someone else's scam before I figured it out, I've had my share of unhappy losses. The result is that I make it a point to remind myself to be a healthy hardass. By that I mean, be generous and kind, but don't be a fool either. Helping professionals of all kinds have to work on this, and you probably do too in various areas of your life. The coworker who keeps asking for donations to their favorite cause, the colleague who tearfully asks you to do their work for them, the student in a class who wants to copy your notes, and much more. Now, people like myself who work on a fee-for-service basis get this a lot. People will tell you they can't afford your services, hoping you will come down on price. And a lot of these people have well-rehearsed tales of woe trying to get you to be sympathetic. And in my own work, I've fallen for this one. And then downstream, after giving them a big discount, you hear about their Caribbean vacations, their new car, their season tickets to the Lyric Opera, their country club membership. And that's when you realize that you have been played. Now, this is tough to deal with because you don't want to think people are out to take advantage of you, but then you realize that they see it differently. They don't think fibbing to you to get a lower price is wrong. They think it means that they're smart and you're stupid because you didn't stick up for yourself. Now, what's behind all of this is the human ability to feel empathy. This is because of the structure of the brain for most people. We have what are called mirror neurons. These are brain cells that fire both when you do something or when you observe someone else doing the same thing, hence mirror. Humans have these, as do all primates and even birds for some reason. Your mirror neurons enable you to imagine what someone else is feeling or struggling with. This creates feelings of compassion and the desire to help. Now, that's a good thing. But there are people out there who have perfected the craft of getting others to feel sorry for them, and they use this to take advantage. My solution, which I recommend for you, is to be insightful. You will feel compassion and you will feel empathy. That's great. But at the same time, you need to bring a bit of measured skepticism to the table and realize that things are not always what they seem. And that's how you become a healthy hardass. You're healthy because you start with a baseline of empathy and compassion. You're a hardass because you don't just believe what someone says. Now, healthy empathy has the capacity to imagine what difficulty another person has. But it also manifests as good boundaries. So you keep your emotion separate from your image of what another person is feeling. And if you get this wrong, you can start trying to solve someone else's problems for them instead of helping them solve their problems on their own. And then you've got a situation of toxic empathy that's going to backfire on you because you will get manipulated. Now, there are lots of reasons why we get into this sort of problem. Sometimes we grew up in a home with authoritarian parents or caretakers, and we become people pleasers in an effort to keep ourselves safe. Sometimes we lack self-esteem and don't know our real worth, and we can fall prey to the manipulations of others who will claim that we're not worth what we want to charge or how we want to be treated, or we're not worth getting paid well by an employer, or seeing that our needs are met in our relationships. Now, the way you can detect this and not make a blunder is to remember to check in with yourself. Often your body responds to a manipulative attempt more effectively and before your conscious mind realizes what's going on. This is actually your unconscious mind, which controls the autonomic functions of your body, trying to protect you. When you're in the midst of a situation where someone is asking or hinting that you should help them, do a quick imaginary scan of your own body. Is there an area of tension? As if you were getting ready to defend or flee. Do images burble up from your deeper mind? Is your first thought about kindness, or is your first thought a suspicious one? That's your unconscious mind again telling you that something is not right here. Now get me clear, you want to be compassionate, generous, and wise. Or, as it's written in Matthew chapter 10, verse 16, where Jesus is reported to have said, I am sending you out like sheep into the midst of wolves. So be wise as serpents and innocent as doves. Jesus knew his followers were living amid people who would try to take advantage. So his advice to them was to keep in touch with your kindness, but don't be anyone's fool either. Great advice. Thank you for your time and attention today. I'll be back next week with another talk on a different subject. If you're wondering if I can be of help to you, consider working directly with me. We can work in person or online. Feel free to reach out through my website for a complimentary, no-obligation discovery call, and always use the full power of your mind, because you deserve it.